Today we're going to clean this beautiful BMW R12, which you've been out riding on today.
So what's your first impression of the R12?
I should have worried I wouldn't like it, but the more I rode it, the more I like it, the more I found it's so up my street. You know, it's just about the perfect bike for me. Everything about it was right the way it felt. It's nice and low, very easily handleable. The front end's fantastic. I mean, it steers beautiful, changes direction, the brakes are fantastic.
So what sort of roads did you ride on today?
Mostly small roads, some single carriageway roads. All over Aysgarth, Massam, Laban, all around there. So it's all small stuff. It's quite interesting. We were on a run, so we were all kind of staying together. But occasionally, with traffic and whatnot, it gets broken up, so people get away. So it gives you time to sort of get going a little bit and close up on the other riders. So you could every now and then get your finger out, which was quite good fun. And it's very capable. I mean, I've always been a big fan of the Boxer motor because they're a kind of a lovely, smooth, lazy kind of delivery. And this particular bike has two modes, which are quite interesting. One's called rock and one's called roll. So you can either rock or roll. The roll is effectively a much more leisurely, it's a lovely, soft power delivery. But you go into rock and it starts to get more kind of punchy, the motor then. But I rode it in roll and just had a great time. Bikes really are, I suppose, are a bit like clothing. You can get some clothing which is really flamboyant or garish or loud or whatever, and no matter what they're like, ultimately they suit somebody. And this BM is like this for me. For me it's like putting on my favourite sneakers or a pair of jeans that I like, or my favourite t-shirt. It just kind of fits straight away. Really enjoyed it.
And fast enough?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, you can't go mental on the roads anyway, to be fair. And I don't ride too fast on the road anyway, but just really enjoy it.
The seating position's comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, I've only got a 29-inch inside leg, but this is just perfect. Feet almost flat on the floor, foot pegs slightly further forward than more a sports bike would be, but just so relaxing. It makes you kind of just relax and enjoy the ride. In fact, one of the modes that you can set on the dashboard, it says pure ride. So when you go into pure ride, it turns the tacho and everything off, and you just have a miles per hour and what gear you're in, and that's it. It suits exactly what the bike is, and it just makes you relax and chill out.
What were the tyres like?
Very good. I mean, there was nothing I could really pull up about the bike, which I would say I disliked. The more I rode it, the more I got used to it, the more I enjoyed it. I mean, it's got ABS Pro on it, so you know you're going to stop regardless of the condition. It's got shift assist, I think they call it, which is effectively a quick shift and blipper. You're better off, to be fair, first to second, whether you're changing up or down, using the clutch as normal. But from then on, just use the shift assist and don't worry about it. Yeah, I'd certainly give the bike room in my stable. Just really enjoyed having time on it. And thanks very much to Lloyd Motorrad Blackpool.
Do you think they're underrated?
A lot of people, if this was in a row of bikes, would kind of say, oh yeah, and kind of walk past it without seeing what's into the bike. There's nothing on the bike, I would say, that it doesn't need. It's minimalised, yet it's still got like traction control and all that sort of stuff. So it's got everything that you need from a safety point of view, all in like a stealth, neat package. Like a kind of a Q bike. Don't get me wrong, you know, your S1000 RRs and S1000, all that sort of stuff would get away from it on a motorway, but it isn't really that sort of bike. If you want to go out on a Sunday or a Saturday or a Thursday like today and just have a really nice ride, pleasant ride, super smooth engine, and just have a great day out. I thought initially the seat was a bit on the firm side. I thought that's going to be hard work. Fantastic. You know, good 2 hours in the saddle, no problem at all. You don't need a rhino arse on this. Well, the Boxer design is pre-war, it goes, you know, it's 100 years old or more, but it's changed in various formats over the years, but essentially it's always been opposed twin. Means the cylinders, pistons go out and come in together, so the balance is nearly perfect, and it gives a very distinct sound. I mean, you can always tell when a GS or a Boxer twins coming towards you, just purely by the sound of it. Generally speaking, really smooth. Even when you get them revving, they tend to have a natural kind of balance about them. They've been used in not every BMW, but lots and lots of BMW variants over the years. It's a 19-inch front and a 16-inch rear, so it's kind of edging towards bobber, or, you know, halfway between a bobber and a custom. It does look a bit bobberish at the back with it's really compact, and it's super low. You know, I can touch realistically almost flat-footed, which is, there's very few bikes I could do that on. Very nice cruise control as well, should you be plodding up and down the motorway or some boring bits of road. And the mirrors don't vibrate at all, you get a crystal clear image. There's nothing on the bike I don't really like. Lovely.
I suppose you have to give it back now.
Yeah, it's always sad, this bit, really. It's very nice, thanks very much to Lloyd Motorrad. So it's off into the van.